Niche research or niche research, depending on what part of the world you're in, can be really challenging, particularly for beginners. You're not really sure where to start, what sort of things you need to look for. So I wanted to change up today's video and provide a live session where I go through starting with Amazon KDP and just looking for different things that I look for when I'm looking for a particular niche. So my name's Romney, and thank you very much for joining me on my YouTube channel. If you haven't been to this channel before, it's all about creating, building and scaling your self-publishing business. And I want to be able to show you different things that you need to look for as part of your niche research. Now, it's something that I do cover a fair bit in my Publishing Accelerator low and no content publishing course, but I wanted to provide all of my YouTube subscribers with a bit of an overview of what I do as part of my research process. Now, what I'll also do in the links below of this video is provide you with the niche research tracker, which you can just download for free, and you can actually use that tracker to mark down the different niches you're looking into, the different search results you're getting, different BSR numbers, and you can actually have it all together on a spreadsheet. And then you can therefore just work through it as you come up with different niches that you'd like to investigate further. So make sure you check out that link below. So let's get into this niche research. It's me just going through the normal process, and hopefully you get something from it. So I haven't done this before. I've just done a live niche research process where I've got no idea what I'm going to be searching for. But let's see if we can find a bit of gold amongst Amazon, so I can actually show you and prove to you that good, profitable niches are out there and that you can find them. So what I would do to start with is I always set my address to somewhere in the US. I just do Beverly Hills 90210 after that former TV show. And what I also do is go to incognito mode, just because if I search just under a normal tab, then the Amazon can pick up sort of maybe previous search history, which might construe some of the data, and they start feeding me information about what they think I want to find rather than what I really want to find. And what I do from this point is I normally just go to the Amazon bestsellers, and I'll start by just scrolling down the page and just having a look to see if there's anything, even on the first couple of pages, that might be trending. And you can go to other sites as well to find out what might be trending, but for this video I'm just going to purely go onto Amazon to see what we can find. So I go down here, and obviously there's Easter. At this time of recording, Easter is coming up, so there might be some rapid videos going on. The other thing I've got is I've got a couple of different extensions. So I've got DS Amazon, AMZ Suggestion Expander and DS Amazon Quick View, and I've also got KD Spy, which I'll be using, and they help me get this information up here with the rankings and also different keywords that I'll be looking for. So if we scroll down here, let's see if there's anything at all that comes up on the first 100 top 100 Amazon books. Go to the next page. Nothing really stood out there in regards to the number of books that it's showing for a particular niche, and it may not happen. But it's always worth just having a look through to find out if there's anything trending at the moment. So I can't see anything at this point in time. Again, there's another Easter book there. Let's see if there's anything else. There's the letters and shapes and numbers, but that's going to be quite competitive. Keep going down. Right, there's a book about Nana, so that could be one we might want to look at. So I just sort of picked up that one there. So let's now go and see if we can find anything in regards to Nana. So let's go Nana book. So we go to Nana book. It's got 50,000 results. That's not ideal. That's under books. Even if we go to all departments and we go there, but there might be something that we can actually get from this by looking a little bit deeper. So if we go down here, what I'm looking for are some of the BSRs and what's doing well. So we've got a grandmother's journal. So there's an option here. So keep going down. Tell me your life story, Nana. So that another opportunity. So if we keep going down here, let's try and break this down a little bit further, because I think there might be something in here. So now if we go, let's go back to books. And if we just write Nana to start with, we do a space. Nana books for grandkids. Let's have a look at that. So we're looking for probably low content books when we're doing our search. 5,000 results, so it's bringing it down more. So that's under Nana books for grandkids. Now let's do a quick KD Spy search, see what this brings up for us. So we're looking for results under around about 300,000, the average sales rank. But if we have a look here, what we need to do is get rid of these ones that are over sort of 1 million. One there, and usually we take away 3 to 4. Brings it down to 250,000 average sales rank, which is good. Says competition is quite competitive, but there's good potential. So that's what we're looking for. So let's get out of this again. Now what we're doing, we're going to look down here to see if there's anything here that we could actually compete against. Let's have a look further down here. Okay. Again, I'm looking for the different titles. I'm looking for the different BSRs. Keep going down. I did see, if we go to probably Nana, tell me a story, or Nana, maybe Nana wrote a book about you. Let's have a look here. 4,000 results still. So I think if we go to books, so what we're doing, these keywords here are what people are searching up. So we want to try and look into these areas here. So maybe going to, I wrote a book about kids, 7,000 results. Again, we're looking for a little bit less than this. And these are probably not the ones that we want. I think they're still a bit too competitive. So let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's go back into here again. So if we write Nana loves you book, let's have a look at this. 7,000 results. We want to get down to around about 3.5 or even lower. Maybe let's go try and aim for 2,000 search results. And what we need to do is continue just to look through and see if there's any areas here. Now, this Nana keyword may not be the one we end up looking further at. There might be other ideas that we can get. So let's have a look at those. So we're going down. Just keep an open mind when you're looking at all these books. We're looking for something that we know we can create, something we know can compete with. If we go back up here and we want to go, let's have a look. So what we're going to do, just write Nana and have a look through all these, see if is there anything here. So let's have a look at Nana and Papa. 1,000 results. Right. Let's see what we can get here. We'll go keep it all, but let's go to books so we can use our KD Spy. So we've got 1,000 results. Now, let's see what KD Spy now says. So if we do this, we get rid of a couple of these bigger ones. Over 1 million. Brings it down to 266,000. So that's still within our frame. Let's have a look and see how well they're doing. So we 1,329 monthly revenue. Nana loves you more. That is huge. That's 157,000 a month with 0 reviews. Estimated monthly sales, 9,000. Gosh, let's have a look and see which book that is. That one there. Oh, by Jimmy Fallon. That's why it's going to be a very popular person. So we can't really see much more into this. We can see it's ranked at number 97, number 2 there. So that's why, because he's a very well-known person, a celebrity. So let's go back. Just bring these back up again. I'll go back into incognito mode. Let's have a look at these other ones in the BSR. Keep going down. It's that one there. So this one here. Let's have a look and see what this one is about. So Nana Loves You. What's this about? Can't really see much more into it than that. Let's scroll down and have a look at the reviews. So it's 24 pages, 8.5 by 8.5, ranking at 98. What I'd normally do is have a look at these. Gift for Grandson, such a beautiful story. See if there's any others here. Okay, so some of the reviews are a bit mixed. What we also do, we can go and look at what else is in this author's book catalogue, see what else is selling well. So no rank there. Let's go to paperback, not Kindle. That's probably why. Let's have a look down here. 34,000, 114, 244, 439, 98, 467, 145, 591. So there's a few books that this author's doing well. So what I would normally do is have a look and see what's going well. So Mimi Loves You, Uncle, Papa, Nana. What we're looking for is to see what keywords. So Mimi, let's go here. See about this book as well. Okay, so it's not showing us much in regards to that, but we're just getting ideas. So Mimi, let's have a look and see if we do Mimi kids book. Let's have a look here. 4,000 results. If we go to books, 4,000 results. So there's the book there, $7.99 though. What I'm looking to see if that word Mimi is ranking well. I can't see anything there at the moment. But what it also allows us to do is look at other different books as well that we might be able to compete with. So grammar, diversity, anger. Okay, let's go back here. Let's write grammar. Grammar, tell me a story. Let's have a look here. 6,000. Let's see if we can reduce that a bit more. What about grammar, tell me the Easter story? What about telling your memories? Again, 4,000 results. We want to reduce it a bit more, but there might be something here that we can see. They seem to be very similar, all these books here. So what we're going to do, go back again, and let's have a look and see if there's a grandparent one. Grandparents memory book. Grandparents raising children. Let's have a look through here. Grandparent books, memory book for grandchild. Maybe this one here. 514 results. Let's go to books. So you also could just double check that. So it's got 5,000 results. But remember, when you do that, if we looked through here, we can also, I'll also show if you go low, those 5,000 results also include Kindle books. Kindle book. Okay, so not all books are going to be part of that 5,000 search results that are paperbacks, which we might be creating. There might be quite a few ebooks or Kindle books involved with that as well. So if we go featured, 5,000 results. Now let's have a look and see what our KDP Spy tells us. Let's get rid of that one and that one and that one. 142,000 as an average sales rank. Competition's quite fierce, but there's good potential, so that's promising. If you go to the Kindle, it includes a Kindle book there, but we're looking at our books. So 142,000, so that's very good. Now what we need to do is go down here and we can dismiss these sponsored ones unless they're ranking really well. See if there's anything in particular that might be showing. I can see the results are quite high though. 19,000, 40,000, that's good. 14,000 there, 21,000, 33,000. This could be something we can look at as well. My Life Journey, 706, 595, 61. So there's definitely a way that you could create these. Now remember, it doesn't need to be grandma's story. You could go grandmother, grandpa, grandfather. So you can come up with the one concept, but then expand it beyond that as well. So let's have a look a bit further into this. Let's go to this one. Right, 19,000. I don't think it's going to be that complicated. If we have a look at the different rankings, the different books inside it. So let's have a look inside it. Tell me your life story, Grandma. It's not a very complicated cover. It's very, very simple. And it's just got the different chapters, or contents. And then it's got the details, time capsule information, early years. Very simple. Very simple. This could be easily made. And this book's showing at least 20% of the book. So it's got plenty, you can get plenty of inspiration from that as well. What I would also do is check out the different books that they're doing, which we're going to do in a moment. And let's have a look at the categories. Right, so it's in the right categories. The reviews are quite good, but also make sure you check out the 3-star reviews, because that will give you some feedback about what you can improve. Same questions, different cover. So that's important to know that when you do create these books, that you do change it up. You don't just have the one manuscript for every single one. So let's go and have a look at questions about me and what book might be actually doing well. So we go to paperback here. And we scroll down. So their number one bestseller is Tell Me Your Life Story, Mum. Or Mom, 7,884. That's doing very, very well. Dad, 13,011. 19,000. 35,000. Questions about me. So they've got a heap of books in here that are doing really well, particularly these top 6 or 7. And you could create one of these books by looking inside the book. Go to the page, look inside, find out what the cover is, what the color they're using, what the font types they're using. We're not copying, but we're getting inspiration to be able to create that ourselves. You can look at the table of contents, so you can get, again, inspiration about what different contents they're covering in the book. And this book has probably a look inside of about 15%. So you can see the different questions. That other book that I showed you just before had more of the look inside. So if we go back here and you look at that, so this is where the research is important. What we've been able to ascertain is a niche that you could create that goes across many different book types. So if you created the internals, you can change the internals to different pictures, and you could set it to mum, to dad, to grandma, to grandpa. Then you've got 3,000 unique questions about me. Now 3,000 might take you quite some time to create. You've got Nana, which we spoke about earlier on. You got Papa. And these are the different things you need to check out. Now, when you go to each of them, what is important is you find out a bit of the internal information about them, the reviews, what's going on with them. And you also want to find out how it's ranking using KD Spy. And if we go to KD Spy with this one, let's have a look and see what information it shares for us. So it's ranked 2,839, price, estimated monthly sales, number of views. That's the hardcover. This is the paperback, 35,937 rank, $6.74, 129 monthly sales. And that will give you the information about that particular book. What I would then do is look at the different keywords that are being used. It was released about a year ago. That's where you just need to give it some time to track. And if you wanted to get some more information about it, what I would do is just go through the different categories. So you might get some inspiration from here too. So if you look here, you've got a family tree toolkit, grandmother's journal, you've got memories for my grandchild, stories from grandma, tell me a life story grandma, so you can find out which one's tracking better. Is it grandma, grandmother and grandma, grandfather, grandpa? So you can see all these different ones, grandpa again, grandma, grandpa. And that's where it's important just to check out the different keywords that are being used, the different internal manuscripts that are being used. And within 20 minutes, I've been able to find a potential niche where we can potentially rank. You've got books that are selling well. You can diversify your books with different names. As I mentioned before, mom, dad. You can even go to use MUM, being mum, which is used in Australia and the United Kingdom. And you can get other inspiration from the covers, what different colors they're using, and you can also create a paperback and a hardback. A hardback might be the one that sells better. This is a hardcover. You can find out the different size. That's a 9x11, what the categories it's in, how many pages it's in, when it was released. This one's a Kindle edition, and that is going to be difficult for you to sort of create, as in if you're a customer, to be able to look at a family toolkit and be able to get information from an ebook. I'd prefer to have a printing book that I could actually write in, because all it's showing is the front page. Here we go. We've got some more pages here. So it just talks about a comprehensive guide about it. And that's probably not going to be suitable to what we want. We want something that we can actually physically print off, like our paperback or our hardback. And that is the information that I always look for when I'm doing my niche research. So within that time, that is what I would be looking for if I was doing my niche research. And I really hope that by me walking you through this process, you get a bit of an understanding about how I go about it and the different things I'm looking for when I'm looking for my niches. So I hope that live tutorial has helped you. Now remember, as a beginner, there are things that you don't pick up automatically. As you become more experienced, there are things that you do find. Now my niche research isn't going to be perfect. there's going to be things in there that you might do differently than what I do, but maybe there's things that you're not doing and you can use those in addition to what you're already doing yourself. Make sure you also download the Niche Research Tracker, and that's available for you to download for free. And also, if you're interested in any of my courses, then check out the links below, particularly probably the Publishing Accelerator course that you might like, but there's also new ones that I've developed around designing a standout book cover design as well. So that's something to check out too. So thank you. Hopefully you found that helpful, and I'll see you in my next video.